That's the only one I can think of.
Have you seen Rob Scallon's video on the automaton? Do you know what an automaton is?
I don't.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
For those of you that aren't aware...
Are we in now?
Yeah, I guess
okay,
we are.
I guess that's the start of Hello, welcome to Valkyria Chronicles. You did a sync test, right?
Yeah.
Did you stop panning center?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I already did that.
Okay, we did all the stuff. Let's start the episode. No, leave this in. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I was trying to figure out how to get back. The automaton, my friend, is... Well, it's a toy. But it's also an instrument. It's an instrument toy.
Like a theremin.
An instra toy.
Huh? We already caught up to the others?
No, you didn't. So the automaton works with a...
We haven't even been going that fast.
It works with a touch sensor, and how you make it play, it has a dumb little head on the bottom. It's shaped like a giant quarter note.
Okay.
And you squeeze that head
thing.
And it goes... Mwah!
I have seen those.
Yes.
I have a lot of wounded, and the cold doesn't help. It's no wonder they're moving slowly.
I love how jarring our conversation is on top of the somber thing.
We're watching the end of Hellblade, and Sen was all sad because her boyfriend's dead, and we're breeing like donkeys because we're thinking about Tumblr.
All units that fought in the Battle of Ziegfeld were counterattacked by the Empire.
By the time this video goes live, the
Tumblr will be dead.
Inferno will have already been...
You see Tumblr NATO?
No, the Tumblr...
Stop.
More
stop.
blooper wheels. Blooper reels. Ha! Yeah, me too. Good catch, Claude.
If your friends do that in conversation, you know you said something really bad.
Battalion? Routed?
Except for that one galleon tank that got through.
Aren't the Imperials just going to chase us down?
Ha! No.
I don't know. All I can say for sure is that we've been put on the defensive.
You can't be serious. One loss was enough for them to take it all back.
I hope you're aware that I can
Oh yeah, I know. I'm eating sunflower seeds. I don't care who knows it.
Ha! We'll fix it in post. Those are my least favorite words, by the way. We'll fix it in post.
That came up really loud. That one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
BC, the insidious chill of winter arrived far earlier than usual in the north. Caught between the cold and a vicious counterattack from the Empire, Operation Northern Cross fell apart.
That's not good.
The Edinburgh army was routed.
Jesus.
The soldiers who survived were forced to scatter as they fled, freezing, hungry, and bitter. And the once hopeful Federation had been driven into a cold, dark corner.
Good thing Galley is there to help. Please don't be an Atomatic where there's no actual, like, animation. We want full cinematics. Damn it.
You've been lied to.
How far are we walking anyway? We haven't had a break since morning. I don't know how much more I can take.
This is strange. Aren't they going the wrong way?
I thought we were heading back to Einhempt. That's south, right?
We're not retreating, we're advancing in a different direction.
Troops are heading west.
From here on, we'll avoid all cities, towns, and villages. We're also bypassing all major roads. Einhempt has already been reclaimed by the Empire. Our goal is 150 kilometers west of here.
That's a long hike.
150 kilometers west? But that's on the Empire's coast, isn't it?
This is a direct order from General Edmonds at HQ.
Is that gonna be like a fucking Dunkirk moment?
What do you mean by Dunkirk moment?
Yeah, you know what Dunkirk is, right? It's that movie, it's that historical movie wherein like an entire like battalion had to evac on a beach, and it was like a reverse D-Day.
Reverse D-Day.
Where like the Nazis were closing in and they just kind of peppered them with bombs. while they had them surrounded on this tiny beach.
It sounds like that's exactly what this is.
That's all we can tell you. All radio
Are we gonna get boats?
No. We're gonna get a boat.
What do you mean we're going to get a boat? I want this game to suddenly take a naval aspect.
It suddenly turns into Warcraft 2.
What's Warcraft 2?
What do you mean? What the fuck kind of question
What
is
do you
that?
mean is what do you mean? I haven't played Warcraft 2. What is Warcraft 2? I know, I'm having a ditz moment.
I was like, I don't know if you're serious or not. World of Warcraft, for those who don't know, is based on a series of RTS games from the creators of StarCraft.
Oh.
Are you okay?
No. My world was just rocked.
What just happened to you?
The boat rocked, okay?
The army routed. You're the only ones left who can still mobilize.
I played Age of Empires. Grew up with that shit. And Red Alert. What the fuck is Warcraft? I killed him.
Okay, no, are you for real?
Brutal Wheel.
No, are you for real?
Yeah.
Commander.
I'm fucking out. I'm fucking done. Oh, man. I'm gonna get some water. You want one?
Understood.
Sure. Well, that, folks, is how you well, that's how you do the thing. I don't even know what the thing is anymore. Damn. I'm having a moment, guys. I'm so sorry. Not at all, but
what the fuck? You don't know what Warcraft is.
Look, Einham's clock tower is getting farther away.
Man, I wish I'd saved some of that jerky.
When the fucking LP falls apart, we're only like 5 minutes in.
what do you mean it falls apart?
What's that over
You're
there?
right, it's never been stronger than right now. I'm back.
You sure?
Fucking wow.
What is Warcraft?
Don't focus. Focus. We can do this while we're fighting something.
Oh,
That's-
that's not good.
Just a scarecrow, huh?
Oh yeah, sure. That's what.
No. That's...
Riley, don't look.
She saw it first.
That's the old man from the parts shop.
I guess he really isn't gonna end up like Drebin.
Oh,
Made an example out of him. No
That's
reason to
fucked.
risk supplying the Federation
That's
now.
not good. The reason that I made the comparison to Warcraft 2 was because that was I think the only Warcraft game that had naval units in it.
are you sure?
Well, Warcraft 3 didn't have naval units in it.
Right.
I didn't play Warcraft 1, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't in that.
Fair.
Same shit they've always pulled. They want to make examples out of people? Fine. I'm gonna do the same damn thing to them.
Raz! War makes you forget the value of life. That's true for us and them. Don't give in to hate. But don't turn your eyes away from this either.
You just said don't, Riley, don't look.
I think he means in a less literal sense.
Right. No, I know.
This is why we're fighting the Empire. We're gonna make sure
That was a beautiful
tragedies
thing we
like
just
this
had.
can't happen again.
Whatever that was.
I won't. I'll never forget this.
So anyway, folks, how are you doing today?
Chapter 7.
They're good, but I'm sure they're all dying to know. Would thou copulate with a Medusa? Giving me a look. I know you are.
Giving you a look. I'd shag that fanny.
You'd what?
Yeah, you know what I said. You heard me. I got like
You'd flag that, Shanny?
so.
That's not as good as 12 gun shot gauge.
That's up there. So Tumblr
Oh my god. There's a raging inferno right now,
Yep.
which I'm not sure it will be by the time this goes up, but hey.
Maybe they'll back down from their stupid.
Vault, sir. Reporting in.
Are you kidding me? They just, like, Tumblr, like, they said no more porn on Tumblr. Are you kidding me? That is, I didn't know Tumblr had anything but porn on it, okay?
Yeah.
I thought it was like the avant-garde Pornhub.
This is so. I was gonna make a comparison of like of them being like, we don't want smut on our, like, how dare you have smut on these other websites, like making, like, I don't know if they have or not, but like, say that there's a guy who's on, like, he's a Tumblr like executive or whatever, and he sees Newgrounds or something, and he's like, I can't believe they have that smut and grossness on the internet. And, you know, sir, we're like the biggest host of pornographic material like on the entire internet, or suggestive things of any potential nature. And he goes, what? And starts to freak out, and somewhere someone's drawing a picture of a golem in a glass house made of rocks. a stone golem is what I mean.
A stone golem in a glass house.
Yes.
Since the Battle of Zeekwall.
Really? I figured they'd be aching for some new supplies by now.
Did you see that that Tumblr's post about not safe for work material got flagged as not safe for work material?
What? The
was-
irony is amazing.
It's so good. Let's continue.
Well, we have been pursuing them. Maybe they went straight past the city to keep their momentum, sir.
Makes sense to me.
Or maybe they crossed the mountains to the west.
Bring me my elephants.
All right, Hannibal.
In their tanks, sir? That would just slow them down, wouldn't it?
They could always abandon them if they're in a hurry.
Scuttle the tanks.
That's a massive waste.
Sometimes you have to in that instance.
Then should we head to the mountains? But HQ's orders are to march south.
We're still listening to them. We're
Ye-
Ausbrook, my friend. They know they can't tame us.
But we can't keep disobeying all our orders.
That's an easy way to get court-martialed.
Yeah, that's called insubordination.
They'll look the other way. They need me too much.
This guy. He's literally like
The man's no good.
like
Give
anti-Welkin
him the slip.
What do you mean?
in the sense of like he's like, oh, give me some time to come back to that.
All right.
So, let's pick up the chase. We're moving out.
How is he anti-Welkin?
I said I'll get to it. Just give me a.
I gave you some time.
I need more time to formulate this thought. It's difficult to like quantify his anti-Welkinness.
All right.
Be long now, soulmates.
How about now? I'm sorry, I can't keep it serious.
Okay, so I think what I'm trying to say is that in the sense of like he is a high value, well equipped tank personnel who thinks in a really like not non-strategic but non-traditional strategy form.
Okay.
And because he's
wasn't that long ago, but our victory feels
I'm letting
so
it play.
distant now.
Yeah, I know. You were interrupted by the game.
Yeah.
We've been marching along this mountain road without any semblance of cold weather equipment. It's cold, treacherous, and exhausting. Our formation's been broken for a while. We had a couple soldiers collapse. We're only walking now with support from their friends. But everyone can feel it in the air. Sooner or later, we're gonna start losing people. All we can do is keep moving forward. Anything to fend off frostbite. To stay alive. No one speaks. The silence is deafening.
so in the sense that because he's working, not necessarily because, but yeah, like firstly he's working on the obviously the opposite side of it, but he's going through things in a sort of like Whereas Welkin would look at things in the sense of like, I don't want to have to do this, but it's something that needs to be done for the protection and the betterment of, you know, the world against this, you know, this opposing force and whatever.
Yeah.
This guy seems to get like, I almost want to call it like he's getting his rocks off on the idea of getting to fight stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I guess.
Like, he literally calls the tank his soulmate.
No, I think he's referring to Claude.
We'll see, but that's the way that I was reading it. And that's like, to me, it seems like he's getting like almost sexual gratification from, he's like a Mandalorian from Star Wars. Where the idea, are you familiar with this at all?
Yes, I'm familiar with Mandalorians.
He strikes me as a Mandalorian who like, did you play Knights of the Old Republic 1?
No, I haven't played KOTOR.
Okay.
I figured I'd check on our munitions.
Because why not? But the way that the Mandalorians behave, at least the guy in the first Knights of the Old Republic, is that like dude is like he doesn't just like to fight, and it's not just like it is my whole purpose as like he's not an orc.
Right.
Like he literally like talks about battles that he's been in like he's gonna fucking jizz himself. It's the best. And that's the way that Vols talks.
All right.
And obviously Welkin doesn't talk like that.
That was oddly sexual.
The noises Riley made?
Yeah.
Well, everybody's on the verge of collapse.
You okay?
Sorry. Guess I tripped on the snow.
Or her feet, whichever came first.
Why aren't you wearing pants?
Riley.
Because it was summer then.
She's exhausted. It's starting to get to her. I've got to take her mind off it somehow.
Did the quality of that dialogue sound like it was recorded on a worse microphone? Take your time.
As I drown. I think it was muffled to... I think that was more of a creative choice.
Because it's an internal monologue.
Yep.
It just sounded a little odd to me, that's all. It struck me.
Right.
Hit that X. You want me to do that while you're drinking?
Oh yeah. Miles, isn't your hometown in the mountains?
I'm gonna go raid Miles' fridge.
We only got snow every now and then, but I'm used to mountain roads like this.
Hometown. Huh.
I've never been to your region myself, so I don't know much about Hafen. But we rely on the Hafen as a tank, right? So, the name Hafen kind of feels like home to me too at this point.
Say that again after you've been there. It's a boring, cramped armpit in the middle of nowhere.
Does Miles' head look slightly too big? Like the radius of his skull?
I think it's his scarf.
Everything closes at 10 goddamn p.m. And the women? Oh man, they go right for the throat.
Funny.
With a person like you, Raz, I'm not surprised.
Songs about how beautiful and gentle Hafen women are.
I tell ya.
You and Kai on the same page there.
Yeah, Hafen women. Got it.
You know, I've been thinking I want to rebuild the Miller Company in Hafen someday.
The factory up and running with a mansion next door. That was the dream for a blue-collar family like us.
All right, and you can be factory manager, Claude.
Claude.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
What? Too good to work in my factory? Is that it?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just not very good with machines.
Not very good with machines. In light of the fact that he commands a fucking tank.
But he's not the tank op, that's Miles.
Don't worry. You can leave the mechanical side.
He's the people man. Miles is the tank man. And then there's Dan.
He's the smile on the tank. You just look over in the tank, like for a parade in the tank, and like Welfin, yeah, discount Welkin, and we got his big ass grin like painted on the side of the tank. That's its next decal. It's just
a big creepy smile.
odd smile.
If any jokers get out of line, I'll whip them back into shape.
You'd be drunk half the time.
There's an oven there for the Ragnite after all.
Shake and bake. That just happened.
Sounds good. I'd be glad to have you all.
All right, now I got a job lined up after I leave the army. No one goes hungry at the Miller Company.
I hope I get to visit Hoffman soon.
It won't be too much longer. Once the war's over and things are back to normal.
I'm just gonna call back to what they said earlier in this game, which was it'll be over by the end of the summer.
Okay.
It's winter.
Yeah.
One of the first things I said was, "That's a lot like Vietnam."
Yeah. Okay. I was like, I'm not following you.
This
but
is
yeah,
gonna get
there we go.
ugly. This is gonna get uglier before it gets better.
Oh yeah.
By any stretch of imagination.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Can't get in touch with any squads ahead or behind us. Everyone's engaged with the enemy. We're cut off.
I made this new thing called Detective Green.
Everyone, just calm down. They want
What?
us to panic.
Oh.
Squad E, prepare to intercept. We'll find a way through.
I guess blue because Ragnite. All right, this has been a bit of a weird episode.
Yeah, we started what?
It's been all cutscenes, which is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. All very serious.
All the cutscenes were serious. We fucking couldn't. We couldn't have been more tonally disconnected than
our
even possible.
government. Ooh,
making the worst like ooh burn face. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, yeah, that was a burn.
So climate change. Just gonna write that off, right? Anyway, hey, there's no Winter Witch. So in the next episode, we're gonna start this battle called Mountainous Retreat.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch.
By the time this episode goes out, we will have most likely released all the Soai bots that I have in the backlog. Check those out. That's going to be Death's Gambit, Battle Chasers, Night War, and is it Opus Magnum?
Yeah, it's Opus Magnum.
Yeah. Those three should hopefully be out by now. I'm just...
Cough.
I'm putting a deadline out so that me in post can look back on it and go, oh man, I'm glad I did that.
Oh yeah, Posty is going to amend that so it'll be
a big asterisk comes up and it's just like, by the way, none of those are out. All right, anyway, people, we'll see you in the next episode of Valkyria, where it's going to be less cutscenes and more actual gameplay.
I hope so.
See you in the next one.
Yarp.